When she would go there, I could see a difference as soon as she came back to me after that hour. She was calmer, she was more focused, she was aware of her surroundings and her feelings. She was able to put a name to the feelings that she was having. They did some really amazing stuff there. I'm glad that I made that phone call to reach out for her and now for myself.
Marley's Mission began as a thought in 2009 when my daughter, who was 5 years old, experienced a horrific trauma. And through that process, the concept of a non-traditional form of therapy was introduced to her by a clinical social worker who thankfully was able to think outside of the box.
The work that Marley's Mission does, equine-assisted psychotherapy, helps children no matter what kind of trauma they've confronted. That when they look in the mirror every day, they see something a little bit different than maybe their schoolmates or their friends. We treat kids who, because they've been sick with a physical ailment, maybe didn't get to ride a bicycle, or didn't swim in a pool, or play Little League or T-ball or softball. And so as a result, their sense of self is different. It's not what it should be for a child that has so much potential to define their own life. And we realized very quickly that these folks here, these incredible horses, have the ability to impact change in their lives. When we combine the incredible treatment team that we have here, these four-legged therapists, some amazing things have been done. But we must always remember how they've been done. They've been done based upon the generosity and the work and the commitment of this community.
I'm a real faith-based person, and I am a person who's had my own struggles and had a hard time finding the words to work through my own issues. And Marley's, it provides everyone a sense of family, a unity, an ability to heal sometimes wounds that we didn't even know needed to be healed.
This December 2017, Marley's Mission saw 700 children in 8 years. As a parent who gets to meet with the kids, who gets to meet with the family members, I get to be the person who says, I understand that your world is crazy right now. I understand that maybe you don't have enough money, because I know in my life in 2009 and in 2010 when it was so chaotic, I experienced that same thing. And it's not a judgment thing. It's a human to human. You know, you're hurting, I'm hurting. How can we help you? They kind of made me very conscious though, very conscious, because I know that they came here for a minute. That's what they do, that's why we work. This is what happens. They knew I needed them. I was in a place, Straws, Cody's horse, the one we bought in 2009, and she came.
Rebecca got involved in Marley's Mission very, very early on, and we were new. We were growing at a pace that we never could have imagined. There was such a need in this community, a need that I don't know that any one of the founding board members or any one of the board members that have served throughout our existence of nearly 8 years would have ever imagined.
She started as a committee member. She just wanted to be involved. She has 3 daughters of her own, and she saw the need in the community, and she wanted to help.
When I think about Rebecca Haggerty and first meeting her as a fellow mom at Our Lady of Peace School, and then seeing her at Marley's Mission, the first thing that comes to my mind is her ability to laugh. Not laugh at others, but laugh at herself or with the others.
It's never been about her. It's been about everyone else. My mom's spirit and who she is and who she has always been. That really has come out in Marley's mission. I remember one day my mom had a really stressful week, and she had a board meeting coming up at the mission, and she definitely didn't have much time on her hands, but she grabbed me, we got in the car, and we went to TJ Maxx, and we were looking for a little briefcase to get for Cody because she didn't want Cody to be bored at the meeting. I remember just thinking, that's just awesome. She's such a selfless and caring person, and even in probably the worst months of our lives, she still continued caring about everyone besides herself.
She has lived a life that is unique, that has had different opportunities present themselves to her. And she has these 3 daughters who are the light of her life, who she wants this world to be better for those 3 daughters. What she does is she sees a problem. She sees multiple solutions to this problem. And somewhere in her heart and in her mind, it's about these kids. Let's solve these problems for these kids.
We were trying to figure out how to raise money and how to talk to folks and say, this is the work we do and this is why it is so important and we need your help. And Rebecca's answer to that was, we should have a big party. And I wasn't really sure what that meant. And she said, just a big party. Well, the people that are at the Blue Ribbon Gala in 2018 are at her big party.
With the young woman who we were treating for severe medical issues, and in a space where it looked like nothing was happening, this horse took its head, wrapped it around this young woman so that its nose was almost touching its shoulder, and had a tear coming out of its eye. And this young woman began to cry and said, "No one has ever hugged me the way this horse has hugged me. Now I know what love is." And that really sums it up.
Compassion is one of the ties that bind us all here at Marley's Mission. Never in a million years could the mission exist without all the people that are involved in it. Those individual people, the people on the ground here with the kids, would not be able to do the things that they do free of charge. I think there's room for every individual out there to have a place within this mission family. Because our therapists and our equine specialists trust that process so much and are dedicated to that process, you see the difference, you feel the difference right when you walk through that door on that intake.
When you look at the work that's done every day at Marley's Mission with these incredible 4-legged therapists, what's most significant for each and every one of you is to consider joining our family. Joining our family by giving of your time, of your talent, of your treasure. Because at the end of the day, we build hope every single day for children in our region.